Check this out. That's a nice way to start a video. Right folks, so welcome back to another video. I'm on some back roads around Luton somewhere. I'm on my way to Evolve Automotive. We are going to be fitting some nice parts to the thing today. Of course, we're in the RS3. Got a truck in front of me, but you know the sketch with this thing, makes plenty of noise. But yeah, what I'll do, I'll catch up with you guys in a second once I've finished enjoying these roads, because it feels like a rally stage right now. Right people, so I made it to Evolve Automotive. Of course, I got a bunch of cars here in the workshop. The RS3 is over there. This is going to be one of two videos I'll be putting up. The first one is going to be about the Eventuri Intake, which will be fitting shortly. What I thought though, we'll get a little tour of the workshop and yeah, we'll just show you what's about. There's always plenty of things lying around here. So we're here with Aston. Give us a little tour today then.
Yeah, cool. Show you around, man.
So,
should we start over in the corner?
Yeah, might as well. Got another 5-cylinder lurking over there. Ricky's M5 here as well. So, because this is an RS3 video, we thought we'd start with the RS3 build. Even though we've got loads of BMWs here. Yeah. What's going on with this one then, Aston?
This is our RS3, or the Eventuri production car. So we've got built engine. We've gone with a larger turbo. It's got the Cybex ECU. Yeah. And we're running the Eventuri that we're about to fit to yours as well.
Awesome. So there is two types of Eventuri. There used to be the smaller diameter one, right?
Yeah. So this is now the larger housing with the 4-inch tube.
Okay.
And then obviously this has got a larger inlet because we've got the bigger turbo, but yours has got the turbo inlet going on it.
Yeah, so this thing's basically been, I've been watching the videos anyway of it going up and on VMAX, and it's basically, this thing's built for just, it's just going crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fast. It's straight line car, it's really fast car. Yeah. It's a good drag car.
We've even got a mini GP3 outside, haven't we?
Yeah, so that's our latest demo car.
Yep.
Is the mini GP3. Obviously we're going to start moving forward development on that. We're doing tunes, we've got the intake. We're going to work with MSS for the kit and stuff like that as well. Yeah, so a further walk down then. So this is Ricky's car, as you know, anyway.
Yep. You guys all know the sketch with this. Imran has actually got his own one down actually ironically in Birmingham today. So I'm in Luton and he's in Birmingham. So he's getting dynoed.
As the last couple of weeks we've been building the engines on them. Yeah. We had Raza from RK Autoworks came over from Texas. Yep. And we was building the engines with him. So we've done Ricky's one, we've done Imran's one, we've done another customer's one as well. They should all be around the 1,000 horsepower mark, maybe a little bit more.
Plenty of power anyway.
Yeah, it's good for it.
Good for it,
It's good for it. The turbos are capable of a lot more. The engines are now strong for a lot more. Yeah. We think the only restriction now are probably going to be in the gearbox and the drivetrain.
We've got the Supra, as we could call it.
Yeah. Z4 M Supra. Yep. Whatever you want to label it as. Whatever you want to label it as, a good car.
It's a great car. I mean, the B58 is a solid engine. You guys obviously know it in and out of everything, but got an interesting wrap on it as well.
Yeah, so we've gone with the Eventuri theme again. It's an Eventuri production car. Okay. So if you see, as you saw on the RS3, it's got the red to the black.
Oh yeah, actually it's matching, isn't it?
It's the same wrap, yeah.
Yeah.
So the main aim of it was, they're not fitted to the car at the minute, but you've probably seen on our social media with the headlight ducts.
Yes, I've seen it, yeah.
So the idea is that the V's come from around the duct and then fade out, and then they fade back into the green at the back.
Okay.
Same with the RS3 on the red.
Basically, these two are like the kind of, the online drag racing kind of cars at the minute, aren't they? Yeah. So it's sort of good.
This one's still got a long way to go. Yeah. We're moving forward with production on it, and we're testing and developing maps and files and stuff like that. Maybe end up with an engine build in the future, but we're not 100% sure where we're going to go with it yet. Yeah. But we got plans. There's always things in the pipeline.
There's always plans here. I can tell. I follow the channel all the time. I know what's going on. Even got the 5-year warranty sticker, of course.
That's still valid.
Still valid. Yep, definitely. And another thing, a very nice plate on it as well. Flows, I'm assuming, because it's an Eventuri.
Yeah, with the airflows. Yeah,
makes sense.
Not a lot of people pick up on that, so that's good.
I mean,
you definitely follow the channel.
I saw it on the photos. I was like, that's a clever one, man. Am I right in thinking that this is the supercharged E39?
Supercharged one, yeah. So this again is another bit of evolved history.
Okay.
This was the first E39 that had an evolved supercharged kit.
Okay, your own supercharged.
Developed on this car. The guy that owned the car was a really nice guy. He had this. He had a M635 CSI.
Right.
like you know the old long
the sharp nose one, yeah.
He had a few different cars, and he basically wanted a decent kit on the car, so he contacted him and he said, I want you to develop me a supercharged kit, and they did it on this. And then unfortunately last year sometime he passed away, and his wife contacted us and said she wants to sell the cars, do we know anyone wants to buy them? And so yeah, Imran said, yeah, I'll buy this one.
Yeah, it's got sentimental value. Yeah, I mean, it's just the way it's, when you stand next to this thing, you just can tell there's something special. Yeah, like normally, like as cars age, you can tell, you know, the paint fades, etc. Yeah, but yeah, this is something special. So this is a Japan red E92 M3 then.
Yeah, that's it.
See, I do keep up with the content.
You're watching.
Yeah,
big fan.
Yeah, no, I'm not pretending here, man. Yeah, no, I love detailed videos, eh? So that's why I do obviously like your guys' content. If you guys like read sort of detail and stuff where you can actually learn something from a video, I try to, but there is some things that I don't know, so I'm learning as I go along. Make sure you do check out Evolve's channel. I'm sure you already know about it anyway. And then of course we've got Starler here, parked next to the RS3, which has already had a few bits done. Of course, some of you guys will know I had an M2 before, nothing like this one, but it was mineral grey, so we can share that similarity. But yeah, this is essentially an M2 GTS, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. So that was the basic aim for it. Obviously, as you said, we had it with the art car as well. Yeah. When we had the wrap on it, we got the car. What are we now? 2020. So yeah, it was around 4 years ago now. 2016. Yeah. And within like the first 3 months, we had the roof off.
Yeah, you had to chop the roof off, full carbon, no messing around.
And then yeah, it kind of snowballed into one mod after the other. We ended up with the seats and the roll cage, the wheels, the carbon ceramic brakes.
This has every retrofit that you'd want on an M2 if you had like no budget, essentially.
Yeah, if you could just spend as much money as you wanted.
Yeah, because even look at the bonnet as well, guys. You got carbon bonnet, but it's been painted, so you've got this nice line here. I mean, it's taken BMW 4 years to put this on an M2, and then the M2 CS is like 85, 90k. Yeah, so you guys did it like back then. So yeah, the plan today.
So we're going to do the stage 3 intake, which is what we showed you on the RS3 over there.
Yep.
We're going to do that with the turbo inlet tube.
Yep.
So yeah, your engine may basically look exactly the same as the other one did.
Awesome, yeah.
And the sound difference, the power difference, and the way it drives is incredible.
I did highlight it briefly in the tuning video that you guys will have seen by now. The stock inlet is quite a restrictive part of the all intake system, isn't it, on the RS3?
Yeah, so as I mentioned on our one over there, you've got obviously this airbox comes out, the inlet pipe comes out, and then this is what we're going to change as well, the inlet tube.
Yep.
I can't remember the stock size of this, but I know the Eventuri one's a 4-inch. Yeah. So that gives it a lot more intake. The turbo inlet does come with an additional flange as well. So if you do put an uprated turbo on it, you can change that. I don't know how far you want to go with it, if you want to go that far, but you can change the flange over so that it will run with a bigger turbo. Yeah. The
key thing is it comes ready with adapters, so you can always, whatever your build is.
Switch it all out.
Yeah. So at the moment, this car is stage 2, around 5. It made 520 on the dyno with a decat and an intercooler, so we will get it dynoed again at some point afterwards. What we'll do, we'll get you guys a startup now and some revving clips. Right, so as you heard there, the stock airbox doesn't really make much noise. It's good if you want to have like a kind of stealthy approach to it. I am also going to be taking off this bonnet insulation as well. So as well as the Eventuri, we're going to have even more sound coming through. Just unboxing it now. Definitely comes very secure, doesn't it, Aston?
Yeah, definitely well packaged.
For sure, man.
I think it's got carbon fibre in it.
Yeah, E60 M5's turned up. Very familiar sound. Can't beat it, man. It's all about the S85. I know some of you guys might think I'm an RS fanboy, but when it comes to a V10, everything gets put out the window, man. Look at that, man. What a car. That is a proper machine. I'd love to have one if they didn't make you bankrupt if you bought a cheap one. Looks like I'm side by side with two of my favorite cars, man. M2 and an E60 M5. Check this exhaust out, guys. I was pretty surprised when I first came in here because I was thinking what car is this big? Because these are some big racks here. Like obviously this is all Eventuri and all the stock. You can just see the size of the operation here. But I had to ask the lads here, like, what car is this off? It turns out it's off an X5M. But you imagine, like, I'm about 6'2", and look how high that goes. That is a big exhaust, man. So Aston's already got most of it off. Like you look away for 10 seconds here and the car's fully transformed, man. You're just like yeah, before we go ahead and show you the Eventuri Intake, make sure you do go down and hit subscribe if you enjoy content on stuff like this, just general car stuff, man. Right, Aston, so airbox and the inlet pipe and everything's all off the car.
Yeah, so all the stock stuff removed,
so straight off the turbo there. There actually is two pieces of kit that we're going to be going over today. Of course, we've got the Eventuri Intake, but then this is a separate part that is also available, isn't it? The turbo inlet.
Which is the turbo inlet. So the turbo inlet is obviously a lot larger than the stock one.
Yep, so
you see the difference in there, just
yeah, it's a massive difference.
Huge difference. Like I was saying earlier, you've got two options with these. So this is for the stock turbo, so that will bolt straight onto your stock turbo like that.
Yep.
Obviously onto the turbo, of course. And then that'll have a silicone coupler joining that to that.
Yeah.
And that's what makes it reduce all the way down to the stock size.
Just everything about this kit has just been, you can just tell it's been designed and well thought out. It's just like, it's like artwork. I was just saying before off camera, like, just look at this, guys. So we've also got the filter here, as you can see, very large. So in terms of actual BHP figures that you guys roughly see compared to stock gearbox, what do you normally? So
you normally see around 15 horsepower on the intake itself.
Okay.
With the, which is obviously just the duct, the pipe, and the cone
on the stock.
And then
elbow.
With this as well.
Yep.
Adding this, you gain another sort of 10 to 15. So you've got around 25 to 30 horsepower on the whole kit with this as well as the intake.
So I mean that would basically make this closer to 540, 550 essentially once it's done, which is
what did you done that for? About 520?
Yeah, 520 just on the stock.
Yeah, so between 540 and 550 should be definitely
crazy amount of power in a hatchback, isn't it? Right, so Eventuri is all fitted. Looks like Imran's just turned up as well. Makes quite a racket. Very noisy car. Right, so we've been joined by the main man, Imran.
You alright, guys?
How you doing? Yeah, not bad, man. So yeah, finally fitted the Eventuri intake and the MSS.
As well.
Yeah, so we did the inlet. Big thanks to yourself, of course.
Right, no problem.
Been an awesome day. I saw you've just come back in the F90 M5 as well.
Yeah, you came to Luton, I went to your hometown, so we swapped towns for the day. So I was at, on MSL's dyno, just getting some dyno figures for that. So we did 875 wheel on pump,
Let your power.
908 on race, but that was conservative as well because it's pulling a little bit of timing on the dyno. Plus we've got VMAX on Saturday, so we don't want to. We'll go as it is, see how we get on, and then next VMAX we can push it.
Safe to say it's a quick car, isn't it?
It's very, very fast.
Chris, Got a Viper M3 here as well. The new carbon's on here as well, isn't it, man?
Yeah, that's the new aero.
Yeah.
Check the front out, because that's the most kind of change.
So this was all designed by yourself as well, wasn't it?
As a prototype at the moment.
Okay,
we've only put it on just to feel for it, because this bit would be bonded on properly.
It just adds a bit more of an aggression to the front end, because normally they're all just like straight on here and like the usual sort of thing, so makes a nice extra change to it. first time I think I've seen this car in the flesh. I think both of them, in fact. Yeah, I know.
I've seen them on Instagram and on YouTube. But
it almost feels like, you know, when you see them online so much, you feel like you've seen the car. But I was just talking to Aston about the plate on the Supra as well.
Sick plate.
Yeah.
I saw it, and then like I was saying to Bilal, that's like the perfect plate for him, because he's basically he's all about CFD and flow for the intake, so it's kind of perfect number plate for him.
Definitely. But yeah, the RS3 is all done. Yeah man, look at this, the way it's sitting as well. This is actually going to be the first video. Of course there'll be the second video, which you'll see the next set of mods that we did to the car. I know we kind of filmed them in reverse, but yeah, Eventuri Intake stage 2 car, of course stage 3 intake, all done. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. We're going to call it a day now. I'm going to leave a link to Imran's YouTube channel as well. Big shout out to Aston as well for all the, literally smashed it today man. But yeah, make sure you check out the next video, because there's going to be another mod video coming up on this.